Good evening, salam alaikum. My name is Munene Mugambi. I'm a professor of environmental studies and sustainability here at Akhawain University in Ifran. And today I'm joined by students from the Akhawain School in Ifran.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yes, and they're here to join us. I take it that these students are prospective students who will be pursuing a degree here at Akhawain University in the future. So perhaps maybe you can introduce yourselves.
Okay. So my name is Salma. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior at ASI or the Akhawain School of Ifran, and I hope to study here at AUI, inshallah.
So my name is Ziyad Qundusi. I'm also 17 years old. I, as well as Selma and Alia, we are all seniors at Al Akhawain School of Ifran. And inshallah, I'm guessing we all hope to further join AUI and study our major.
My name is Alia Ashibet. I'm also a senior. I study at ASI. And I'm just here, I'm curious to see what kind of different possibilities of majors that they offer here at AUI. And
Thank you very much. You're all welcome. So maybe just to ask the three of you, have you heard about climate change?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe you can start. You can tell us what you know or think about climate change.
so climate change, from what I know, is a very, very common problem right now. And it's affecting environments, it's affecting a lot of different situations around the world. And it's very important as of now to learn about it because a lot of things are changing because of climate change.
Yeah, so similarly to what I just said, of course, climate change is one or the major ongoing issue of the world right now. It has caused a lot of issues for every country or for most countries in the world. Perhaps whether it would be in food or crops or anything that would benefit people and civilians. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So when I hear climate change, I think about the unpredictability of the weather patterns, and especially the first thing that pops to mind would be global warming and how the temperatures are increasingly rising. And both of my classmates have mentioned, this is obviously causing. This is a major problem worldwide that every single country is concerned with, and it's really disturbing patterns, national patterns, food security, stability, and just it affects the global scale.
Exactly. Thank you. Everything that the three of you have mentioned is valid to the definition of climate change and the experiences that we're going through as not only Moroccan citizens, citizens of Africa, and as global citizens. So maybe if I can also dig into your mind a little bit, are you aware of any contemporary or rather modern environmental issues that Morocco is grappling with at this moment?
Yes.
Yes, for example, droughts.
Okay.
Which can affect a lot of agriculture, especially since Morocco, it's a very agricultural country and it relies on a lot of its crops and everything. And now with the rain, with the scarcity of rain and everything, it's really it's affecting this growth of food and vegetables for.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, so like I just said, the main contemporary issue that Morocco has been experiencing right now is the droughts and how for example dam reserves or water reserves have been steadily decreasing, and as we know, Morocco is an agricultural economy, and water is very essential in this field, and the fact that it's decreasing is a big problem.
It's the same for me. The main one that pops to mind is water scarcity, the lack of rain, and how it affects Morocco's economy in general. It's heavily agricultural based.
That's good. Thank you very much. So exactly, you're all aware because these are problems that affect us in our daily lives. We see them through the media and even just our day-to-day interaction with the environment everywhere we go. We've seen different changes that occur in the environment, and even the cost of food has changed, and these are factors that impact us every day. So have you heard of environmental studies and sustainability?
For sure. Yes.
Maybe you can tell me, we'll start with you again. You can tell me about environmental studies and sustainability.
Okay, so it's just basically the study of the environment and finding probably like different sustainable solutions to the environment.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with what Ali has said. And for me and Salma, we actually were part of an environmental science class last semester at ASI. Basically, yes, what we study is like the environment worldwide, like the ongoing issues, um, like some historical aspects of the environment, and of course how to achieve sustainability and reach like a more safe and more I guess climate stable, environmentally stable world.
So for me, when I think about environmental studies and sustainability, I think about how we can all take a collective action to ensure our planet's future, or like to save it from this destructive path that we're moving towards. And another thing that pops to mind is especially like these smart cities and like how the integration of like AI or just general technology into the future of our planet. That's like a recurring theme that we see nowadays when we talk about environmental studies and sustainability.
Exactly. So we're talking about the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can safely say that environmental studies and sustainability is the program of the future.
Yes.
So all these calamities that we're experiencing nowadays, we're going to have to find a way of living with them and also trying to mitigate um, the damages that we are presenting upon the environment, especially with emissions,
Mhm.
right? And part of sustainability is to think about long term. That is what
Yes.
we think about when we think of sustainability. So in your case, why would it be important as a young Moroccan to study environmental studies and sustainability? We'll start with you again.
So I think it's very important because, as you said, it's our future. So we're gonna have to face it whether we like it or not. So we might as well be a part of these solutions that are going to be in the future, and we might as well like come up with things that would help the environment, because if it would help the environment, then it would automatically help us too.
Yeah, and also as we are like I guess the upcoming generation, and like we're the Moroccans that are hopefully going to lead this country into great things. It's important for us to like learn and understand these things because they're big factors that like determine a nation's success and stability, and for us to know it is very important.
Okay, so do you guys have any questions about the environmental studies and sustainability program at Ahaween University?
What exactly does it entail? Like anything you can tell us? The major courses, like any opportunities that it's gonna give us and everything like that.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you'll have core courses that you take within the program.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn about biodiversity, you learn about agriculture and food systems. You also learn environmental laws and policies and how they apply in Morocco. And also you'll be required to take courses also in other schools. For example, in the School of Engineering, there's biology and chemistry courses that you'll be required to take in your foundation year.
Mm-hmm.
So that is to also see how well-grounded you are in these kinds of sciences. So there's a delicate balance between the social aspects of the environment and also the scientific aspect of the environment. So, yeah.
What about like, for example, for the like course and for the like, I guess the course, would there be like projects that would involve many students? Would it involve like trips to like specifically Moroccan like regions involving like the environment and climates and things like you know, for like practical knowledge and practical practice?
Yes, thank you very much. That's actually a good question. So practicality is
Yes,
part of it.
yes.
Right? So field trips, you will definitely go on a lot of field trips because why study environmental studies without field trips? So when you take your introduction to geography class, if you do take it with Professor Ross, one of the excursions that we go on is a tour of Ifran, getting to understand the planning of Ifran, right? Which is actually quite unique. And also when we do food and agriculture systems, which is a class that I teach, we go on field trips to farms around the Fez Meknes region to see how food is grown, how it is processed, right, from the farm and then to the fork where we eat our food. So it's very involving. Yes, and also when you talked about projects, you'll be required to do a senior capstone, right? So basically, after all your 3 years, now when you get to your senior year, you're going to be required to conduct research, independent research, but under a supervisor. So right now, I'm supervising about 3 capstones, which are very unique by our cohort of students, our first batch of students in the program. They're now doing the capstones. So research is an integral part of doing environmental studies and sustainability.
So seeing how like intriguing this major is, and just the fact that climate change is a very common problem, why do you think not a lot of students like are aware of this or necessarily take this as an issue?
I think a lot of the students are very aware nowadays, especially with your generation.
Yes.
They're more aware and they're more involved because you guys have information at the tip of your hands. You're always on your mobile phones. You have easy access to technology as compared to my generation, right? And I think the hesitancy maybe comes of lack of awareness, right? Maybe we need to start having more campaigns to speak about the possibilities of studying environmental studies and sustainability, and illustrating that this is a program that will take you beyond the borders of Morocco. It will take you to the United Nations. It will take you to the conferences. Sorry, and you will not be limited because environmental problems are all around us, right? So I think it's just a matter of awareness, and it starts with your generation because you are the generation that asks the questions, right? Yeah, and so and yeah, it's still unique in Morocco, right? That's actually a very important point. Is that it's unique in Morocco. It's gaining its ground, right? And it's definitely a program for the future. So it's here to stay for the long term. And Morocco is becoming a major player in the global arena when it comes to environmental advocacy.
Yes.
Look at how many Moroccan delegates were there in the last COP, right?
Yeah.
They hosted a COP here in Marrakesh, right?
Yes, the 22nd.
And yeah, exactly. So Morocco is there, right, firmly. This is the gateway into Africa. So by being the gateway into Africa, it's going to emphasize the importance of this field of sustainability, especially with the projects we have in energy projects, water projects, and so on and so forth, especially agriculture and agriculture production. So yeah, so that's more reason why we should study environmental studies and sustainability. It is the program of the future, right? And you guys are the future. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much for all this.
Thank you.